Monday is one of the first days of real business in the NFL offseason. The league's scouting combine is set to kick off this week in Indianapolis, but ahead of the action there, the NFL's competition committee will be holding their first meeting to discuss the general direction of their talks regarding potential rule changes for the future. Among that number is Saints head coach Sean Payton, a member of that committee since before the 2017 regular season, and this year he is almost certain to have one of the loudest voices in the room after watching the controversial way in which his team's season ended. Payton watched as Saints wide receiver Tommy Lee Lewis was illegally struck in the helmet by Rams cornerback Nico Roby-Coleman in the waning minutes of the NFC Championship game, but no penalty flags were thrown despite there being two officials watching the play as it happened. But even with Payton in the room, the committee may not make any changes to the league's current rules regarding replay review and the review of missed penalty calls. One member of the committee told me he is not sure anything will be done to instant replay, according to a report from NFL Media's Judy Batista. Denley doesn't see enough support to reviewing non-calls, as the Saints' non-call was, since the absence of a penalty call in that game in New Orleans, a decision widely believed to have directly deprived the Saints of a berth in Super Bowl 53. There has been widespread negative reaction from fans, NFL players from other teams, and among the media, with a general consensus building that the missed call was among the worst in NFL history. Members of the competition committee have traditionally held that judgment calls like the missed penalty in the Saints game should not be subject to review, but there is some hope that may change this year with Payton on the committee. One modest change that could be made may be with regards to adding an option to make reviews of this available, but only during the late stages of a game. Analysts have also introduced the idea of adding another official who would have the authority to pause a game if a call was missed. The competition committee is currently chaired by Atlanta Falcons chief executive Rich McKay, who has already noted this offseason that major changes will meet with careful judgment. Related, Falcons CEO sounds note of caution on NFL rule changes. The competition committee holds a meeting before the combine to prepare their general agenda items, discuss any reaction it has received since their previous meeting, and review other information given them by the league's medical advisors, other coaches, and from the NFL Players Association. Following the combine, the committee meets again to review videos, proposals to change potential draft rules, discuss other ideas submitted by the teams, and organize its official report to discuss and vote on during the league's annual meeting. At that meeting, the committee will present the report of its findings to each of the league's owners, who will then vote on proposed new rules or other changes. In order to pass and become a new rule, the proposal must have the support of 75% of the owners, or a potential 24 votes out of 32.